Imagine being one of the most powerful men in the world, an emperor commanding armies, ruling millions, surrounded by luxury and influence. Yet, instead of chasing pleasure or power, Marcus Aurelius spent his quiet nights writing to himself, not to boast, not to impress, but to remind his own heart how to stay calm, humble, and wise. These writings later became known as Meditations, one of the greatest books ever written about self-control, purpose, and peace. Marcus didn't write this book for others. He wrote it as a personal diary, a way to guide his own mind through stress, loss, and responsibility. Every page shows that even the most powerful man still struggled with anger, sadness, and fear, but he refused to let those emotions rule him. His words remind us that no matter who you are, real strength comes from mastering yourself. Marcus taught that life is short and unpredictable. Everything you see, your wealth, your possessions, even your body will eventually disappear. Nothing lasts forever. So instead of clinging to things, he said we should focus on living with virtue, being honest, kind, patient, and disciplined. To him, happiness wasn't about comfort or success. It was about peace, the kind that comes when you know you're doing the right thing, no matter how hard it is. He believed that most of our suffering comes not from what happens to us, but from how we think about it. You can't control other people. You can't control fate, but you can control your thoughts and reactions. You have power over your mind, he wrote, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That idea sits at the heart of Stoic philosophy, that freedom comes from within. Marcus also reminded himself to stay humble. He said, soon you'll be forgotten, and those who remember you will also die. Not to be depressing, but to remind us that fame and praise mean nothing. The only thing that truly matters is how you live right now. He encouraged himself to wake up each morning ready to do his duty to help others, to face problems with courage, and to remain calm even when life felt unfair. He faced betrayal, war, and loss. Yet he wrote about forgiveness and understanding. He said we should never hate others, even when they hurt us, because everyone acts according to what they believe is right, even if they're wrong. Instead of anger, he practiced empathy. Instead of judgment, he practiced patience, because to Marcus, controlling yourself was more powerful than controlling the world. He also spoke often about death, not to scare himself, but to stay grounded. He reminded himself that every breath could be his last, so there's no time to waste on negativity or greed. Think of yourself as dead, he wrote. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. He believed that remembering death gives life meaning. It pushes us to live with purpose, to be good now, not later. In Meditations, Marcus also talked about nature and the universe. He saw life as one big living system, everything connected, everything happening for a reason. Just like trees grow and rivers flow, every event in our lives has its place. So when bad things happen, instead of asking why me, Marcus said we should ask, how can I use this? Every challenge is a chance to grow stronger, wiser, and calmer. He constantly reminded himself not to act like he was special just because he was emperor. He told himself to stay simple, to avoid gossip, and to focus on his actions instead of words. He said that the best revenge is not to become like the person who wronged you. He believed that the person who can stay calm in chaos is truly powerful. What makes meditation so powerful is that it's honest. Marcus didn't write as a perfect man. He wrote as someone trying every day to be better. His thoughts are gentle but firm, simple but deep. They show that no matter how high you rise or how much you suffer, peace is always possible when your mind is disciplined and your heart is good. In the end, Marcus Aurelius teaches one timeless lesson. You can't control the world, but you can control yourself. When you master your mind, you master your life. When you stop chasing praise and focus on purpose, you find peace. And when you live with virtue, doing what's right even when it's hard, you become unshakable. So remember what Marcus said. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one, because peace, power, and freedom are not found outside you. They begin within you.